It's funny, a number of years ago, one of my youth said to me, Tim, I know why God gave you children, so you would have illustrations for your devotions. And he was absolutely right. From the moment my oldest was born, I have been learning from my children. And you know, it's funny because now as a grandparent, I'm learning from my grandchildren. Well, actually, I'm learning from my children who are learning from their children. You see, the other day, our daughter was putting her kids to work. She got out the Play-Doh and set them to work on their little projects, and then she turned her back for a little bit. When she turned back around, she noted that her youngest, the 2-year-old, was pulling this gooey stuff out of his mouth. And so she ran over there to check it out, and he had green Play-Doh all over his teeth. And she started to wonder, why would he eat Play-Doh? He barely eats his dinner when I play that before him, but he'll eat Play-Doh? And then she started thinking, isn't that how it is with us? We eat the things that we shouldn't eat, but we neglect the very thing that God gives us, His Word. In God's Word, in Ezekiel chapter 3, God gives Ezekiel a scroll, and He says, eat this scroll. And He describes it first as being sweet as honey. And we see in Psalm 34, He says, God said, taste and see that the Lord is good. And in other Psalms, Psalm 119, He talks about how His Word is sweeter than honey, sweeter than honeycomb. God has some wonderful, incredible promises for us, but so often we neglect that stuff. The very thing that we need, the living water, the bread of life, the very thing we need to sustain us, God's Word, we neglect it. And we neglect our relationship with God. So during these times, good or bad, no matter what's going on in your life, God's got some wonderful blessings for you. Taste and see that the Lord is good. May He bless you as you open His Word. May He pour out His heart and assure you of His love. And may you hear His promises that He is always with you. God bless your day.